Core, or should that be Core, won out for Xbox Live because that branding is dead. I'm Ryan Dawes.
And I'm George Lim.
So George, Xbox announced some new tiers for their online membership over the past week. Mm-hmm. What are they?
So we've got Xbox Game Pass Core, Xbox Game Pass Console, Xbox Game Pass PC, and Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, which is the big kahuna at the end.
Yeah, so Xbox Game Pass Core is fairly self-explanatory. It is essentially what you need to play multiplayer online on Xbox. It also has 25 games included, but these are mostly not the latest games. They're things like Halo 5 rather than sort of Halo 6 Infinite, and Forza Horizon 4 rather than Forza Horizon 5. So it's a very bare bones package.
It's a taster of the sort of Microsoft Studio exclusives, kind of being like, hey, we're pulling you in, which is something new. I think it's something they didn't have with Gold, which is something they're now including with this new Core program to kind of, I guess, make it so people don't hate the change too much.
So they had games of Gold before, but over the past few years, I mean, with Game Pass around, it's just been rubbish. I mean, it's been the most obscure titles come into that service, so it has been a bit pointless. So then you have Console. Now this is where you'll get all of Microsoft's first-party games at launch. Then we have another tier again for PC, and obviously, again, self-explanatory, this is all for PC titles, but you're not being able to access it on console.
Yep.
This drops back down to the $9.99 level.
Yep.
And again, I feel like it's kind of self-defeatist as well, because that revives all of these concerns about Xbox being treated like a second-class citizen. Then you have the Ultimate tier, quite literally, which jumps up to £17 a month. So this is where, you have to be quite committed to Xbox's ecosystem. But this, you get all of the console, PC, and cloud stuff all chucked in.
Yeah, and this is one of the key things where you're using Ultimate because you are in that Microsoft ecosystem. Recently, the price went up, I think beginning of July, which kind of flipped over some of the, I guess, workaround hacks to get upgrades pretty cheap. So before the price went up, you would have a 1-to-1 upgrade program. So if you had Gold and you upgraded to Ultimate, you'd have it 1-to-1. If you had 3 years of Gold, you'd get 3 years of Ultimate. They've changed that to 3-to-2. So now if you get 3 years of Gold, 3 years of Core, I guess, and you upgrade to Ultimate, you only get 2 years. So they've changed that, and people are already going, oh, is this Microsoft's way of kind of phasing out that upgrade entirely?
Yeah. So I find this interesting that this news came back the week after the Xbox Activision Blizzard merger was cleared in the US, which makes me think that Microsoft is kind of seeing this as, with Call of Duty and those other franchises, people will now pay that £17 a month for the Ultimate tier.
Well, I mean, that's a lot of games coming. You've got all of Activision and Blizzard's libraries coming to Xbox, which is nuts. Now, they made a deal with Sony that they've promised for the next 10 years that Sony gets to keep COD and only COD.
Well, documents which came out during this revealed that COD alone, to just PlayStation, is worth $800 million a year.
That's nuts.
So, I mean,
absolutely
suddenly
insane.
That kind of value, for people who are really into sort of COD, that £17 a month to have that included going forward probably actually isn't that much.
Yeah, but I think it's an absolute win for Microsoft to be like, we'll give you COD. We won't give you anything else, but we'll give you COD, and you can have your COD. And it's like, fine.
More of a haddock going myself.
All of the
bad jokes.
They've got all these other games. They've got Overwatch, they've got Diablo, they've got Crash Bandicoot, and then
that's all the games I care about, really.
Yeah, and like, this is a huge win for Microsoft.
100%. Well, leave your thoughts in the comment section about what you think of Xbox's new Game Pass tiers.
Yep.
And until next time,